Let's sing our highest praise.
Chancellor, sir, the Senate and the Council of the University of Lagos have also decided to confer the title of honorary doctorate degrees on 3 distinguished Nigerians. May I now invite the University Orator, Professor Ayodele Asenua, to present the honorees.
With your permission, may I invite Alaji, Latif, Olufemi, Okunu. Alaji Latif Olufemi Okunu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Commander of the Order of Nigeria, was born on the 19th day of February, 1933, which makes him only 86 years young. In Lagos State, to Alaji Muritala Abibu Okunu and Alaja Hassanat Abebi Okunu ni Mogaji. He started his academic pursuits in 1938 at the Ansaruddin School, Alakoro, Lagos, where he obtained his primary school education. From there, he proceeded to the prestigious King's College, Lagos, from 1948 to 1953, where he obtained his West African School Certificate. Although a science student in secondary school, he opted to pursue a degree in law at the University College London from 1956 to 1958, and to fulfill his desire to obtain an internal degree of the University of London, he attended a course in English and European history in what was then called a suspense year from 1958 to 1959. On the 9th of February 1960, Alaji Latif Okunu was admitted to the English bar, and on the 16th of September 1960, he enrolled in the Supreme Court of Nigeria as a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. He was at various times in private legal practice in the chambers of Fani Kayode and Showemimo, 1960 to 67, principal partner in the law firm of Okunu and Shomade, 1975. He has been the principal partner in the law firm of Femi Okunu and Co. since August 1975. Following a distinguished career at the bar, he was admitted to the inner bar as a senior advocate of Nigeria on the 20th day of July, 1992. Right early, Alaji Latif Okunu resolved and worked assiduously to be relevant in the governance of his country. His sense of mission in this regard was identified by the Nigerian government, which has invited him to serve the nation on various occasions in several capacities. He was the Federal Commissioner, now Minister, for Works and Housing between 1967 and 1974. He was the leader of the federal delegation to the Organization of African Unity Consultative Committee on Nigeria, the Nigerian peace talks to end the civil war in Niamey, Republic of Niger, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and Monrovia, Republic of Liberia. He was Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council of the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, from 1982 to 1984, to mention a few. Although a lawyer, Alaji Latif Okunu is acknowledged to have contributed immensely to the development of engineering in Nigeria as the Commissioner for Works and Housing. His achievements in office include initiating the changeover from the imperial to the metric system of measurement in 1979, initiating the planning and execution of extensive highways, bridges, and flyovers all over Nigeria, thereby increasing federal highways from 7,000 miles to over 20,000 miles by the time he was leaving office. The granting of charter to professional associations of ARCON, COREN, ESBRB, and Land and Building Technology. It cannot be a surprise then that he has been elected Honorary Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, the Nigerian Institute of Architects, and the Nigerian Academy of Engineering. Alaji Latif Okunu holds a Doctor of Laws honoris causa from the Lagos State University and a Doctor of Science in Public Administration honoris causa of Crescent University. He is happily married to Alaja Latifat Modupeola Okunu ni Oyekan, former Deputy Governor of Lagos State. Chancellor, sir, it is my honor to present to you Alaji Latif Olufemi Okunu, SAN, CON, LLD, DSC.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, I confer upon you the title of Honorary Doctorate Degree of the University of Lagos.
Chancellor, sir, with your permission, I invite Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya. Chancellor, sir, Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya was born 50 years ago to Mr. and Mrs. Amos Olukoya, retired police officer and petty trader, respectively. He was enrolled at the St. Jude's Primary School in Ebute Metta for his primary education and attended Methodist Boys High School, Lagos, where he bagged his West African School Living Certificate with a Grade 1 distinction. He was also the best student of his set. He proceeded to the University of Lagos in 1976 to study microbiology, and again came top of his class, obtaining a first-class honors degree, the first from the Department of Microbiology since its establishment in 1962. After about 2 years of teaching and subsequent employment as a research assistant at the Nigerian Institute of Medical Research, NIMA, Yaba, Lagos, Dr. Olukoya received the Commonwealth Scholarship to undertake his PhD studies at the University of Reading, United Kingdom. It is on record that Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya obtained his PhD in molecular genetics in record time, in spite of the difficulty of the subject. During his career at NIMA, he published over 70 scientific papers. A man of many firsts, Dr. Olukoya is the first Nigerian scientist to establish an indigenous laboratory of molecular biology and biotechnology in Nigeria. He is also the first to clone genes in the country. He donated the D.K. Olukoya Central Research Laboratory to the University of Lagos. And one of his important contributions to biotechnology and healthcare delivery in Nigeria was the invention of a new type of pap, popularly known as ogi in Yoruba, which he named dojik, a winning food that controls diarrhea and contains improved nutritional qualities for babies. Dr. Olukoya is a passionate promoter of youth development. This informs his massive investment in sports and education. The MFM Football Club and its exploits in the Nigeria Professional Football League and the Mountaintop University are spectacular evidence of this. He is a recipient of many awards, such as the Special Awards for Excellence in Research and Administration, SAFERA 2012, the Most Prominent General Overseer of the Year 2013 Award worldwide, the Best Administrative General Overseer Award 2013. He is a fellow of the Institute of Administrators and Researchers of Nigeria, a God-anointed prophet, evangelist, teacher, and preacher of God's word. Dr. Olukoya leads the Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries, a Christian denomination with global outreach. His life and that of his wife, Pastor Shade, and their son, Elijah Toluwani, are living proofs that all power belongs to God. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya.
By the authority vested in me as a Chancellor, I confer upon you the title of Honorary Doctorate Degree of the University of Lagos. Congratulations.